Hey everybody, here I am, downtown Wimberley, Texas, one of the greatest places in the world. I might sound like the annoying Texas guy that thinks Texas is the best place in the world. If that's what you think, you are correct. I am, in fact, that guy, and I do not have any troubles admitting that. If you ever get the chance, come on down to Wimberley, hit me up, and we'll make sure that we have a good time together. Sharing the goals regarding the this article or chapter that we read. I mean, I have some very simple goals. Most of mine are practical, but I'll start with the spiritual goal. The first one is that I would really like to see in the next couple of years a development of 2 more equipped and capable worship leaders within the ministry of Cypress Creek Church. Our mission statement is to reach, connect, disciple, and send. And so that has happened recently. There's been 2 worship leaders that I and others have been pouring into over the past couple of years have moved on. We've sent them of sorts. One is planting a church in Atlanta with a group of folks, and another is moving to Houston to pursue his teaching career, as well as get connected with a few churches that are doing some things there. And so that's a goal of mine, is to continually develop worship leaders to either stay or go wherever the Lord would have them. Another thing is a very practical goal for me. I have had many health issues for years and years and years. I was I don't know, for lack of a better term, elite athlete when I was in high school, and have since had a lot of health issues since then, and not the least of which is being overweight. So I need to, my goal is to be under 250 pounds by next year. This may not sound like too hard of a goal. The last time I weighed 250 pounds was when I was in 5th grade. So that was when I was around 10 years old, and I'm creeping up on 38 this year, so it's been quite a while, and I would really like to get there. At any rate, yeah, so those are kind of the 2 major goals. Let's see. Also, we're just finishing up our first worship album at Cypress Creek Church. And that's been a good milestone, a great team building activity, and that's kind of, to be honest, the main purpose of that is building team and also generating songs out of our own local body of believers, just in order to bolster the body and use those to bring honor to God within our community as it relates to how we worship and how God relates to our community. Also, I've always wanted to have just a personal music project out, a solo album, not necessarily worship songs, obviously about Jesus and about spiritual things, because that's my entire life, and that's all I really care about. Other things are certainly secondary in my view. So those are my goals. Let's see, under 250 pounds, 2 more worship leaders, a personal album, and then I'd also like to finish a second worship album by fall 2018. So those are some pretty big goals. And then I guess the 5th goal is I'm also a home builder, and I'm using investors in order to make that work. And so I would prefer if I could make that self-sufficient financially in the next couple of years. And honestly, that's my sort of long-term financial plan, is to own and sell property. And so I'm working towards being independent so that I can have the down payments and the investment cash in order to get the interim loans needed in order to build projects and do those sort of things. So those are my goals. A lot of them are practical, and then some of them are discipleship oriented. Anywho, that is the deal. See you guys. Looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say.